My name,
it's got my name on it.
Good-o.
It's crunch time for Becky and Jodie. They'll be working with top-flight photographer Neale Haynes, and at the end of the day, both scouts will choose one of their guys to go through to the final stage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Remember that you're having your photo taken. It's not about getting the trick right, it's about getting the shot right. Will is absolutely amazing. I can't believe the guy's never done any modelling before. He's making my job really difficult because I've got to choose one of these guys today. He's brilliant.
Today's obviously a big day. I'm very nervous, obviously. I'm just trying not really to think about it. Take deep breaths and just get on and do it and give it my all.
There's going to be some great photos from here.
Next up is Eddie, but he's not feeling confident.
Don't look so scared. You still look a bit scared. Eddie, I want you to forget about all of us, everything. It's all about you and the camera. It's a bit of a smile. No. Straight above. Eddie was a little bit stiff today, and he wasn't like that at the casting day. I think Eddie comes across quite confident, but I think he's a little bit shy, really, and that, I think, will show in the photos.
I don't actually feel that confident with how I did. I didn't know what to expect, but it would have been nice to have a few more compliments rather than, like, yeah, you're looking a bit forced, if you could just do this, if you could do that. That's, you know, it's good to hear it, but at the same time, you're like, well, I could have done better, and that's not cool.
My boys have definitely got to up their game just from seeing what Jodie's boys are doing. Look at Luke, like, in the model zone. Remember, it's not just about one position, Luke, as well, yeah? That's good, Luke. That's mean. That's urban chicness.
Good fun. Getting into the swing of it now, like moving around a bit, trying to get the right face.
If I told you things I did before, told you how I used to be.
Wow, is all what I'm gonna say.
I'm feeling pretty good about today. Hopefully I'll just give it everything I've got and see what the outcome is.
Good job, Kareem. Really cool. Kareem, bless him, has really taken on the challenge. Yes! He's really listening to what Neale's asking of him. He's really interpreting the direction really well. There's a real mix in his ethnicity. He could really work in lots of different markets, whereas Luke might be a little bit more pigeonholed. It's going to be a nightmare. Sorry, I think he's too good.
With the photo shoot over, Becky discusses with photographer Neale who she'll choose and who she'll be sending home.
Right, starting with Luke.
Yes. I think being able to hold yourself in those positions and that flexibility and the strength will really help him on modelling shoots. Kareem.
Kareem?
Yep.
I think he's all right. He's a bit wooden, but he's all right.
I mean, Kareem, in a way, has got a look that I think could work maybe a little bit longer than Luke. It's really difficult now.
OK, right, we'll start with Will.
Yeah.
I think he looked good.
He's great, isn't he?
If it had been a fashion shoot for a mag, I'd be happy with him.
And so Eddie, I think maybe the pressure's got to him a bit
The
today.
pressure's
A lot of people staring at him.
He's got a very sort of gaunt face, hasn't he?
The problem I have is I think Eddie's more on brief, but Will's much better in front of the camera. So do I go with someone who, in modelling terms, in front of the camera is a finished article, or do I go with the boy who's completely on brief, but isn't as good in front of the camera yet? I don't know.
After much debate, the scouts have come to their decisions.
Oh, this is the horrible bit. Because, I mean, as you know, I've got to make a decision. I can only take one of you forward to the next round. It's Eddie.
Ooh. Obviously, I'm a bit like a bit miffed, but you know, it kind of happens. You kind of get on with it, thick-skinned. It's all good. But I could hopefully do something somewhere for someone at some point. Just not right now, not right here.
I really had resigned myself to going home feeling pretty glum, but trying to pretend that I really didn't care. But no, I'm really shocked. I'm very surprised.
It's not been an easy task, I'll tell you that right now. And I am going to continue with Luke. So congratulations, Luke, and commiserations to you, Kareem.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I am a little bit disappointed, but you know, I'm still the youngest out of all the guys, so I've still got a long way ahead of me if I want to continue this.
I'm absolutely over the moon. 2 weeks ago, if you'd have told me I'd be in London being told I got to do the last two in some modelling competition, I'd have probably laughed in your face and carried on walking. But no, to be here now, it's the longest 2 weeks of my life.
I think it's just anyone's at this point, but I am feeling like Luke might win it.
Now, there's me and her. We've got one guy each, and it's war.